Chap tales. Don't you wanna hear some chap tales? Doobie 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 doo. Doobie 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 doo. Chap tales. What is happening, people? Everybody good? You're good, good, good. Good, good, good. Yes. Okay, I have been scratching around in the old archive, and then I found another story of me letting you lot know what a dick I am sometimes. Yeah, took me a while to live this one down, but telling you about it today might mean that people who hear about it, they're gonna restart taking the right mickey out of me, alright mate? Anyway, yeah, this is funny. It's just stupid, but it's funny. Gotta tell ya. Okay, so back when, I don't know, I was young, so, but it's probably in the late 80s, I'd say, something like that anyway. Back in them days when I was a little Ingester Streethen, my best pal was Dean Chapronier. I mean, he's still good mate now, but I wouldn't say we're best mates anymore, you know what I mean? That sort of goes out the window when you get old, doesn't it? But anyway, one night, because I always used to stay down his house and that, like, and muck about with him and all of his brothers and all that, you know what I mean? So we was, obviously, I was staying down next to this is like quite late at night or whatever. So the whole family had decided that they're going to sit down and watch Police Academy. It was the latest one, whatever one came out then. It was the latest one out. Dean is one of 7 brothers, so, and plus his mum and dad, and then me as well. So it's like you're 10-handed in the front room, the old front room. Like, don't get me wrong, Dean lived in one of the 10 biggest houses on Ingester Road, but it was still a little bit cramped when you got 10, do you know what I mean? 9 fellas and Dean's mum. But yeah, so we're in the front room, and me, Dean and Anthony's younger brother, we're the youngest, so obviously we get put on the floor while Dean's mum, dad and other 5 brothers, the older brothers, they're all on the chairs in his front room, whatever. So we start this movie on the telly, we're all 3 young ones laying on the floor, everybody else is around on the sofas, all right? Dean had a little dog called Monty, a little Shih Tzu. Lovely little doggy it was, you know what I mean? Like, and anyway, so we're watching this film, we've been on the floor about an hour or whatever, and we're right into it, everybody's like, doodle-doo. And I have sort of just, I don't know, I was just like laying down and had my hand sort of, couldn't see it was sort of above my head or whatever, and then I don't know what I was doing, feeling around the floor. Nah, but I've touched something, and in my head I'm thinking this is Monty, so I'm just gonna lay here stroking the dog. So I did. I lay in there stroking the dog happily for about a good 10 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes, like, before I can hear people, like, do you know what I mean, laughing a little bit under their, you know, whatever. So I've sort of looked up and I've been laying on the floor for 15 minutes stroking Dean's mum Joans' slipper. I'm not even joking, she had like one of them fuzzy slippers or whatever, and I thought it was the dog. So I'm laying there stroking Dean's mum's slipper. I'm not even joking. Once everybody was like aware of what was going on, like even Dean and Anthony and that, like, oh my God, they was cracking up. And I swear to God, couldn't live this down, like, because obviously the next day they're telling everyone around the flats and that, John's a slipper, stroking slippers. Monty weren't even in the room, I don't think. But, yeah, so I was laying there stroking his slipper for 15 minutes. Then the room has erupted into laughter and that. Dean's mum and dad are cracking up at me. Anthony is flying around the room laughing his head off. Like, Dean's cracking up. All of them, Stan, Mark, Ian, Barry, John, the lot. everybody dies. And I was just sitting there like afterwards, and I was just like trying to watch the last like 25 minutes of the film, like, and I was like, oh my god. And then like we went up, like, and I used to like get made a camp bed on the floor of Dean and Anthony's room, like, and they had like a bunk bed, so they was in their beds and I was on the floor, like. And even like that night, like I'm laying there on the floor and I just keep hearing Dean and Anthony say things like, stroking my mum's slipper washer. And then obviously the next day, with all the brothers being there, like, and everybody's got their different age group of friends around in Gester, everybody knows, do you know what I mean? Like, so everybody's like, all right, John, how's the old slipper? No, I swear to God, I didn't live it down for a good couple of months, I think, but it seemed to disappear. But guess what, peeps? I've just told you, and everybody else who's ever watching this on whatever streaming internet service it's on, probably YouTube. Yeah, but let's see if I can live it down again, because I suppose people start taking the piss out of me again. But yeah, I swear to God, it was proper funny. Like, I'm sitting there and I don't know for how long I was stroking her slipper, that everybody, especially everybody on the couch, is all just looking down at me, like, and they must have been thinking, what a nutter. But yeah, it was proper funny. All right, nice one. Thank you for listening to that one. Please like, subscribe, smash bells, comment, and all that sort of palaver. And we will see you in the next one. Nice one.
Chap tales. Don't you wanna hear some chap tales?